What's up, y'all? It's your boy JJ Fitman, and I am back again with another crazy video, y'all. And today we are here teaching y'all how to get your first one-arm push-up, as y'all saw me hitting back there. So make sure that y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. I'm gonna be showing y'all a couple exercises that are going to help you begin to get your first one-arm push-up, and I'm going to go through prerequisites, technique, and what you need to be doing in order to achieve your first one-arm push-up on both sides. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the video, y'all. Let's get right to it. All right, y'all, so to get your first one-arm push-up, there are some prerequisites that you really have to already have in place. The main thing that you need to have is the strength. The strength is key. So when I say the strength, what I mean is you need to be able to do at minimum 50 good, solid, good form push-ups straight before you're really ready to start even attempting a one-arm push-up. And when I say good form push-ups, let me just make sure that we all know what that means. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of a side view here. I'm talking about all the way down, all the way up, spectacular form. So we're down in push-up position, legs are together, elbows stay tight, we're all the way down, all the way up, nose hits the ground, all the way up, nose hits the ground, all the way up. So good, solid push-ups like that. You're gonna need to be able to do 50 of those before you even start training for the one-arm push-up. That's the prerequisite. You can't hit 50 of those, then make sure that you work on your push-up form first. Now, for those of us that are at that level, you can do 50 push-ups in a row. Now, it's about the form and the technique that we need in order to do the one-arm push-up. The one-arm push-up is not like just a regular push-up. You're not gonna have your feet close together like you would in a regular push-up position. Why? Because that throws off the balance. If you have your feet close together and you try to do a one-arm push-up, it's going to make it much, much more difficult than if you were to use the proper technique and the proper balance. So let me go ahead and show y'all what the form looks like for the one-arm push-up. So I'm gonna back it up here. All right, you're getting in your one-arm push-up. I'm gonna show you with my strong hand first, which is my right. I'm gonna show you from the front view, and then I'm gonna show you from the side view what it looks like. So if I'm going into a one-arm push-up and I'm trying to get that knocked out, what I'm gonna do obviously is I'm gonna set up like I'm about to do a regular push-up. Now, once we get to our down position, you're going to make sure that you tighten that core, guys. Making sure that the core is tight is key, because for one-arm push-ups, you need to have balance. If you don't have balance, you're gonna have a very hard time doing a one-arm push-up. It's gonna make it extremely difficult. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up on that one arm, whichever arm you're using. Say you're doing the push-up on your right arm. Your right leg is going to be slightly positioned in front of your left leg. So your legs are spread wider than shoulder width apart. Right leg is gonna be slightly positioned ahead of the left leg. So we're down, core is tight, all right? Your legs are spread wider than shoulder width apart. Right leg is positioned slightly in front of that left leg. Your other arm, I want you to secure it by your side. So when you're in that position, core is tight, right leg is right in front of the left leg. You're securing that other arm either on your body, which I feel makes it easier, or you can put it behind your back. I believe this option is harder, to be honest with you, putting it behind your back. Putting it on your leg is a little bit easier, really helps with the balance of everything. So we assume the position, get up, right leg's a little bit in front of the left since I'm on the right arm, other hand is at the left. To do a true one-arm push-up, we want to keep the elbow tight to the bottom. Going down, explosive back up top, core stays tight. Going down, explosive back up, core stays tight the whole time. One more time, y'all. Going down, explosive back up top, core stays tight. So the key is the core. In most skill type movements, y'all, the core is very important in helping you balance the movement. All right, so we're gonna make sure to keep the core tight. Legs are going to be wider than shoulder width apart. You're keeping that elbow tucked in close to your body, going down, and you're exploding straight up. That is how you achieve a true one-arm push-up. You're doing the exact same thing if you're going with the left hand. Now the left hand, the only difference is if you're using your left hand, instead of the right foot being slightly in front of the left foot, your left foot is going to be slightly in front of your right foot this time. But everything else is the exact same. Core stays tight. Opposite arm is secured right on the side of our body, right? We're keeping the elbow tight to our body, going down nice and slow, inhaling on the way down, exhale, explode on the way up. So using the left arm, let me show y'all what that looks like. So we're at the left arm now, down nice and low. We need to get those legs wider than shoulder width apart, all right? That's the key. That left foot positioned a little bit in front of the body, legs shoulder width apart. Secure that opposite arm into your side, and we're keeping that elbow tight, going down, explode it up again. Here we go, going down, explode it up. Keep that elbow tight, going down, explode up. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all a couple times just with my right arm from the side view, so that way y'all can kind of see what the side view of it looks like. Again, remember the cues, remember the keys, y'all. The keys are, core is tight the entire time. Keep the core tight throughout the movement. When you go down on that one arm, whichever arm is down, say the right arm is down, feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Remember, if I'm pushing off my right arm, I want my right leg slightly positioned in front of my left. This helps with the balance. This isn't like a regular push-up, you're using one arm here. So from the side position, let me show y'all what it looks like. So, turn to the side. I'm gonna use my right arm. I'm going down, nice and low. All right, so we're downtown. Right arm, right foot's a little bit in front of the left foot. Feet are farther than shoulder width apart. Left arm secured at the side. Going down, core stays tight. Back up top. Going down, core stays tight. Back up top. Elbows tight to my body the whole time. That is the form and technique of the one-arm push-up. Now, say you're getting down to the bottom of that movement, of that one-arm push-up, you're getting stuck, or you're struggling to get back up. What I want y'all to focus on is I want y'all to just focus on literally getting in the position of the one-arm push-up. And I want you to focus on just holding that position for like 20 seconds. So we're first starting to train, get in the position of the one-arm push-up, go down, and we want to train both arms, right? We want to make sure to train both of those arms. So we're going down, core is tight, right leg's in front of left. If I'm using the right arm, I'm just holding the position. I'm just holding the core tight the whole time to get used to that position. Then I'm switching to the left. You know what I mean? Core tight the whole time. I'm getting used to the position. All right? Second tip. Tip number 2. Once that becomes easy, you can easily hold your one-arm push-up position for about 20 seconds or so. I want you to start working on the negative part of the movement. That's right, the lowering down portion. So what I want y'all to do is if y'all are comfortable with just holding your position, now what I want you to do, focus on that negative portion. So we're getting in that one-arm push-up position, and if you can't get yourself out, just lower yourself down. All right, we're lowering down from the position here, lower down, and then just come back up top. Focus on that negative, get back into it. Lower yourself down, okay? Come back up top. Do the same thing for the other side. As you begin to work the negative, it'll begin to build up your strength. So that way when you're coming back to the concentric cord, the elongation of the muscle point of that movement, you're able to be more explosive out of that point. If you work on that negative and you work that time under tension, the muscle will begin to get stronger, and that'll help you when it's time to press up from the bottom. So we want to make sure to try those things. One last tip that I would advise y'all to do is another push-up form called archer push-ups. So what archer push-ups do is they load one arm when you're doing a push-up, but you also have support from the other arm. So what it looks like is you go down, your arms are spread like here. They're shoulder width apart, and then when you put them on the ground, they're gonna be spread like right here. So we're gonna go down, all right? I'm going into an archer here. My arms are facing the wall, they're facing out. My feet are in. What I'm gonna do is lean to one side. So I'm gonna lean and come back up. And then I'm gonna lean to the other side. Come back up. All right, lean. Back up, again, lean. Back up. All right, I'm gonna show y'all one more time from the side view so y'all can see a little bit better. So I'm here, right? My arms are out, they're a little bit farther than shoulder width apart. Fingers are facing out, they're facing lateral. So we're here, all right, we're down nice and low, and we're just leaning into it. So if I'm going to the right, lean into it. Boom, come out, lean into it. Boom, come up, lean into it. The reason that I tell you to do this push-up form to help with one-arm push-ups is that you get that one-arm motion because you're putting a lot of your body stress on the one bicep, one arm, but your other arm is on the ground to help support. And essentially this project provides a little bit of a support, and it's almost like a prerequisite to help you eventually be able to work up to doing a full one-arm push-up. So make sure that y'all try these different tips, the form cues. Remember, core is tight the whole time, okay? Make sure the feet, they must be wider than shoulder width apart. If they're not, the balance is gonna be hard. Let me show you all what it looks like trying to keep your feet together and do a one-arm push-up. It's very tough. So you keep your feet together. Ooh, I can't even barely lower myself down doing it that way, guys. Why is that? It's not because of the strength problem. It's because of the balance. You just don't have the balance to do it that way when, you know what I mean, your feet are tight. You can do it with a regular push-up because you have two arms. But anyways, y'all, make sure that y'all try these different tips. Try the form cues. Try to hold the position for 20 seconds. Try to lower down the negatives. Try the archer pull-up push-ups. And then remember that the prerequisite is you need to be able to do at least 50 push-ups in a row before you start trying one-arm push-up training. So y'all, make sure that y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments if this video was helpful for y'all. And let me know down below in the comments what new videos y'all want to see. I really love putting out content for y'all, so y'all give me some feedback, and I'm going to continue to put out living crazy videos for y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. And we're in the apartment gym, so we kind of got to chill. We're going to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all.